All right, let's turn the mic on. Hi, it is Pick Central, Barstool's daily gambling show. Sit in the chair in the main shot, please. Sit in the chair in the main shot.
I told you I don't want your stink on me.
I asked you to come.
Actually, you know what, Brandon? I will switch because I like you. This little rat over here.
Marty, you've got beef with Marty.
I mean, have you? Obviously.
Well,
Look how disgusting his entire outfit is.
Well, he has Socktober. I assume this is a Barstool sweatshirt. Yes,
it is.
Because I can tell by the way it's faded. How you doing, Dave? Get ready.
I'm feeling good.
You're acting like I just asked you to be on the show 2 minutes ago.
Well, you did. All right. This is good.
Be nice to White Sox, Dave. He looks fine. He shaved his eyeballs to be here. Appreciate him. He looks good, feels good. He's going to play good tonight.
That's how it goes, right? How do you guys think I'm acting right now? Do you sense any nerves or anything?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
I do.
Because I'm cool as a cucumber.
You've sat in 2 chairs in the first minute of the show.
Yeah, look at you.
You can't get your mic right.
What are you doing?
I mean, it's falling over.
Not one person has ever moved that mic in 8 months we've done this.
That mic sucks.
Oh, yeah.
That mic
Yeah,
sucks.
it does.
I actually hate sitting
See,
there.
I was right to sit over there originally, but this is fine. We'll figure it out. We'll adapt. We'll adjust. No, I feel really good, actually, which is weird because I haven't been in this position, and I'm not counting the 60-game bullshit playoff last year, but I haven't been in this position in 13 years, 2008. Sad.
It's really sad.
Smitty,
I can attest.
you can attest.
2008, that was the last Sox playoffs?
Last division champion, but I mean last year they went, but
True.
No, it's
Well, then it's not the same position then. When did you win the World Series? 06? 06?
05.
05.
Against the
Houston Astros. Ironically enough, when they're in the National League, prior to banging trash cans, all that shit.
Yep. I don't.
Actually, it might have been back
I don't know if they
I
cheated.
still think they're in the National League sometimes.
They should be.
I do too, actually.
I still think they have a
Feels
hill.
weird.
I still think the Brewers are in the American League
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Why did they switch? What was the reason behind that?
Because they're never gonna not have games on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they had 16 and 14, they wanted 15 teams in each league, so now they got to do the interleague like from day one.
So
through
just
day
say you don't know.
162.
Yeah,
No,
you don't know.
I'm explaining it right now.
Well, but then how come the
they
Brewers
wanted
switched?
So
and
there
the
was
Astros
16 teams
switched?
in one league and 14 in the other. Uneven amount of teams. Obviously, you would prefer it to be even.
Right.
But with 15 teams, you can't play. Someone would have to have an off day on a Sunday, Saturday,
But what made
and a
it off
Friday.
balance? What made it off balance? It was fine for a while, right?
They added 2 teams.
The Rays
and the Rockies, was it?
No, Rockies and
No, they
Marlins
were-
came in.
That's
That
right.
was 93.
And the Diamondbacks.
And they were 97, but the Astros didn't switch until like 2011?
Yeah.
and the Brewers were like
been
92
that
or
long.
93.
Yeah, the Brewers
Astros
switched
been
in
that
the
long?
90s. Yeah, right? Or maybe 2014. I don't know when they switched.
It was pretty recent.
It was
14,
pretty.
15, somewhere in there?
Yeah.
They should
No, it wasn't that
Never
it
gotten
was,
rid of the hill.
I want to say it was like 2008 or 9, I want to say.
Wasn't 8 or 9.
No?
Almost certainly not. The chat boys will tell me in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say 14, 15.
Was it before or after your first crack hit?
Yeah, like this is so with the whole crack thing. I still get tweets every day
Whatever you
about
have
it.
to say about the crack thing is never good.
I know, but there's trolls that will be like, "Oh, you smoke crack," and it's like if you're gonna make fun of something, at least be funny about it. You know that it's
But
just like,
it's
"Oh, you
funny
smoke
to see
crack."
your reaction because you know that gets to you.
It gets to me because it's not when it's not funny. If you would have been funny with it would have been way different.
How do you grow your beard that high?
It's impressive.
I've been staring at it this
just-
entire
it's
It's what
show.
we
gross.
It's what we call the missing link.
Do you go to the barber and he does it or no?
Mm-mm.
You should do that.
I think you just have a short face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
I think you have a very compact face.
Probably, yeah.
A lot of chest hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good amount of chest hair. I don't care about that though.
No,
About chest hair?
I just
No.
figured.
I didn't accuse you of caring about
Oh,
your
yeah,
chest.
No, I do not like to be hairy everywhere. Like I'll have like little peach fuzz on my back, and I'm like, I fucking hate that. I'll get rid of it.
You have a
But-
huge bush.
No, I don't.
No?
I manscaped, man.
Nice.
Good
Good
sponsors,
plug.
yeah.
What is
Good
it?
plug.
Good
The
stuff.
the hedge trimmer, 4,000 or something.
4.0,
Like that? 4.0. That's what it
Lawnmower.
is. The lawnmower 4.0. Yeah.
There you go.
See,
Yeah.
I know.
Always
man.
thinking.
Company man right here.
company man.
Last night we had a wild card, and it was a very good game. It was a fantastic game that I ended up watching the end of this morning. But Ended up 3-1. Marty switched his pick yesterday afternoon. He gave out Cardinals on the show yesterday afternoon. He switched to Dodgers -1.5, and the luckiest hit of all time. Now I had Dodgers 1.5 as well, but shouldn't have hit, and they ended up having a walk-off home run to win 3-1.
I'd like to explain the situation. So first of all, Taylor was 8 for 74 before that.
Right, that's not good.
It's really bad. It's actually impressively bad. But so I was home last night, and Big Ev's in limbo at the moment because his apartment is already in
Not
November.
ready till November 1st.
So
Living out of a suitcase.
Yes.
yeah, he's been rubbing. That thing's been rolling around.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So last night he slept. It was my house turn. I run a homeless shelter.
I understand.
Yeah,
You take in Lenny, you take in Za, you take in...
The past week, Glenny, Noah, and Big Ev.
Can I crash here tonight? Where is it at? Is it in Jersey?
Yeah, you can crash here. It's in Jersey City.
Yeah.
It's right by your cafe.
There's
You
a-
confront
there's
women.
Perfect.
There's
Perfect.
a bed on the balcony, so if you want to sleep out there.
There's
Does it got
Does
no.
it got?
Does it have like bed bugs and stuff like I
no,
assume?
it looks great. We were on it last night.
That is a good assumption, though.
But
Yeah.
last night,
Same.
so me and Big Ever just sitting on the couch for 4 hours watching that game. Well, it was like 8 hours, but we're watching the game, and I didn't know I knew he had Cardinals money line, and he knew I had
Dodgers.
Dodgers -1.5.
Yeah.
I forgot that he had Cardinals +1.5.
Yeah.
And I was cheering. I'm like, well, you weren't one anyways. Well, I had +1.5, and I'm like, oh, buddy, and I was -1.5 there.
What were they at? Plus
Woo.
at -1.5.
It's like
Money-
minus like
minus
plus
108.
minus like 112.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Tough
Biggest,
loss.
yeah,
tough
that's bad
loss.
beat.
biggest bet of the night.
Went 2-0 last night, and Wainwright had 2 strikeouts, and then all of a sudden he just 4 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a good game, and my favorite part of the game was Scherzer coming out and shaking the guy's hand, shaking the manager's hand when the manager was like, "Hey, give me the ball," and he's just like, "Nice to meet you. I'm Max
Yep.
Scherzer. I don't come out of fucking ball games." But I guess it was the right move in hindsight. I mean, the bullpen shut him down.
I mean, he really didn't. He wasn't pitching that well.
Well, he had 91 pitches. He only had 4 strikeouts. He was laboring.
Wainwright out.
The Cardinals didn't. They had runners on. They had 3 runners on base. I think 3-4 times, or at least 2. I mean, 3-4 times with like 1 out or less. I think they were 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, the Cardinals
The
did.
only run was on a wild pitch.
The Cardinals did nothing to help themselves out, but Scherzer, that's 3 not Scherzer starts in a row by him.
Even so, though, I mean, he gave up 1 run. It was.
He grinded out, but
He did,
walked a
but
lot
it
of
wasn't a
guys,
Scherzer
A lot of control
start.
issues.
It wasn't Garrett Cole from the other night, though. Just absolutely
No.
tanking and getting pulled early.
No.
over.
Well, no, I'm just saying if you're comparing starts,
It was not that. It was not
It
that.
was not Garrett Cole.
Wainwright
It was
was-
not that.
Embarrassing him.
Wainwright was really
Wainwright
fucking
was
good.
really good.
Yeah, it was. But the Dodgers ultimately are a better team, and they're
of
going
course.
But
I mean,
if the Cardinals would have won last night, they're going to the World Series.
fact.
to. You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They're
And
fucking starting
It's just-
pitchers.
easy to say.
It's like
They would have just had
geriatric.
they would have had the thing. They would have had the mojo.
The
Yeah.
Rockies in 2007. You think that would have been the Cardinals
Yep.
this year?
Yep.
I still think people are just so asleep on the Giants.
Everybody
It's
Yeah.
just
Giants
that
are
the
a
Giants.
fucking good baseball
It's so
team.
fucked up the Giants to play the Dodgers. It's so fucked up. They should not have to play them in their first series.
Yeah, the biggest winner out of all this is the Braves.
I mean, you can make an argument. This is the World Series right now. That matchup.
Now,
How
wait
many
a minute.
games did the Braves win?
Wait a minute, though.
85, 87?
The Brewers are pretty good too. They're not as good as those other
They-
teams.
they-
and I
they
know
They
those
are,
teams
but
way
the
above.
Braves, the way they're playing right now,
But
Morton.
let's not treat the Brewers like they're just.
The
No,
Brewers
the
are
Brewers
awesome.
No, the Brewers
are awesome.
Yeah, the
Starting-
Brewers,
the
are
Brewers
like-
lineup.
No,
isn't
they're not.
that great.
The Brewers
They're
lineup is not
limping
as good
in.
as the Whites.
No, and
They limped in.
the way Morton, Fried, and Anderson are pitching right now, I mean, Peralta, Burns, and Woodruff, yes, they're better, but they're not infallible. And Morton,
No.
Fried, specifically, have been pitching lights fucking out.
He has been unreal the second.
I
half of the
really.
season.
Yeah, but
And the Braves just hit home runs.
the Braves have a history of getting to the playoffs and just forgetting what they did successfully in the regular season. The Braves have a history of just shitting the bed in this round.
Sometimes not until the championship round, like last year. They were up
They didn't
3-1 in the
do anything-
NLCS.
They didn't
And
do
then
anything that great in the regular season. Just the NL East sucks.
Yeah, and then they got it together. I mean, they can hit. The Braves can really hit, and their pitchers down
we'll
the stretch
see
were
if your
good.
division.
It's crazy they don't have
this,
Acuna and Ozuna.
This
Why don't
playoffs.
fucking real.
This playoffs, we'll see if your division matters.
Maybe.
Well, we definitely will. The White Sox have one of the worst divisions of all time.
Let's see. That was just
They
a shot of the
do.
White
No, they
Sox,
do
right?
though.
They do.
It's not even
No,
a joke.
I-
Like they're awful.
Hey, I saw this spin zone the other day. Only division in baseball without a 90-game loser. So fuck off.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Huge.
Nice.
No, it's trash. It's trash.
It's trash. And the
Trash.
Brewers didn't have to do much to get, like they were played well. They didn't have to do much to get in.
No, they coasted.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see if the division matters. I mean the Giants and the Dodgers, I think, that's just the World Series champion.
So this is the first time the
I mean, that's such an easy. That's chalk. Of
yeah, I know.
course.
I don't think anyone's even close.
Like,
I think the Rays
I
have
think
a
the Rays are
small
really good.
chance.
I think the Rays are the team.
I
to
had a
beat.
conversation with someone the other day. I'm not going to name him.
Cool.
And to make a long story short, I basically heard that the Giants have a coach that is dedicated solely to, and I want to make this very clear, legally stealing signs, like picking up pitch tipping, runner on second. And
As they
that's
should.
all
Every team should have that.
Not every team does though. Not every.
baseball,
But
though.
he's like, we get reports on every single movement that, like, the opposing team does. And then I was talking to him, and he's like, you should see how the fucking Rays do it. Like, the moment that you're signed or drafted into the Rays organization, you are mandatory 2 hours after the game to study pitch tipping and shit, all the way from A-ball on up, which was, like, mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing to me. So the Rays, you hear, they have no sexy names on that team outside of Wander Franco, who's going to be a superstar, but they have no sexy names on that team.
Arizona.
Rosarena. Yeah, he's good.
Arizona.
Yeah,
Close
he's
enough.
probably going to win.
Yeah.
I was like,
like,
who
Arizona,
the fuck's
like,
Arizona?
yeah.
Randy.
A Rosarena.
You're
but
like Rico, bro. You just say the person.
I can't do that.
I'll text
I can't
Evan
do that.
Longoria right now.
Go ahead and do it.
Brandon
Yeah, ask him.
Brandon Lowe is the unsexiest MVP in the history of the league. That guy fucking slinks.
Brandon
He's-
Lau.
Brendan Lau. Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
I would have said low, but
Lowe's fine.
low's
better than
fine.
Arizona.
It's spelled low.
Yeah. Joey
But
Wendell,
that's like how
D2
they win.
masterpiece.
Yeah,
Austin Meadows.
he's a Philly guy,
Austin
right?
Meadows is great. Yeah,
He has like
Westchester.
100 RBIs
Evan
this
Grove.
year.
So that's how the fucking Rays win. And when I heard that about the Rays, like,
Are you texting Longoria?
I did not. I'm like, I want to avoid them at all costs if the White Sox get there, because I don't trust like an organization that much advanced mentally, and I like, even though they're not physically great.
I mean,
You know?
well, they
I don't know if I buy it.
dude, Brandon, I don't know if you've seen the Rays just play baseball this year. They know how to play fucking baseball. They don't make like an error.
No,
at
they
all.
don't.
They don't make an error.
The Rays are good.
No, they don't make an error, and they make like plays that they shouldn't be able to make in the field.
I don't
They
buy-
save
Crazy.
so many outs.
I don't buy what he said. I don't buy the
pitch.
fact that it's mandatory. They have to watch film for 2 hours after every
Brandon,
game.
Brandon.
They travel on buses in the minors. Oh,
Brandon, big
What, you don't
White
have
Sox
Wi-Fi?
Dave got a DM from someone's second cousin that they have.
no,
a
it's not.
fucking-
It was-
I mean, it's if you're not going to say name, it's got to be some random person.
You're saying-
Also,
I think-
Nelson Cruz, pretty big name.
yeah, I
You're
mean,
saying
it was
in
a trade deadline.
You're saying in
pickup, and
in AAA baseball, the Rays team goes out, they win a game, and for 2 hours they sit in the clubhouse and watch
yes,
film.
he specifically said, because this player, he was playing for the Charlotte Knights, and the Durham Bulls, the Rays AAA team, is like, I don't know how far Durham and Charlotte are away from each other, but he has buddies on that team. And
2 hours.
Okay, so 2 hours. Maybe they live in the middle and they're an hour away. He would hang out with them, and he's like, dude, we're allowed to drink beer, we're allowed to joke around, but it's like film session is in session
I love that.
after every game. I heard, but like, for instance, the player that told me that about the Giants, about the legal sign stealing, he's like, my original team that I was on this year, he's like, we would get the report cards and be like, oh, this pitcher throws a curveball on a 2-0 count. You can expect that 6. It's like standard shit. And like, there's some teams that are just so far beyond advanced when it comes to just like the gamesmanship and the mental side of baseball that, like, I would want to avoid the Rays and the Giants at all costs.
so
I
you
don't
want
know
to
about,
avoid the team, the number one seeds in both leagues.
well, I mean,
that's pretty bold.
But a few before I heard this, I'm like, I'd take the Rays over the fucking over a lot of teams in this playoffs, because they just don't have that
Name one team you're at.
the Rays.
Yeah.
I'd have rather played the Rays than Giants or Red Sox or Dodgers. The Red Sox, because I think Eovaldi would shove against the White Sox because he's got that heavy fastball right-handed. They just wouldn't do well against him.
You would
I could go on and on.
rather play the Rays than the Red Sox?
Yeah, they got the fucking
That's
boom guys too. They got the boom guys.
Wait,
that
I
can-
thought you didn't want to play them.
Joe, are you
No, I would rather play the I would have rather played the Rays.
He would have rather played the Rays or the Red Sox until he heard this Fugazi
And then
stat
I was
from his
like, yeah.
buddy that played single A ball.
Why? It's not single A. I mean, he's Major League.
You'd rather play the Red Sox than the Rays. I mean,
Before
you'd
he
rather play the
heard
Rays than the
Prior
Red
to
Sox.
what I heard about
Before
the Rays. Yes.
before he smoked his knowledgeable
See,
crack.
like, here's what I say. Like, you got to be funny when you do the crack jokes, Smitty.
I thought that was funny.
That was a little better. I'll
All
say
right,
that.
all right.
It was a little better. Still not funny, but it was a little better.
So you don't want to play the very best teams.
I don't want to play like the Rays didn't scare me until I heard this, and now I'm like, I don't trust that. Like, no, thank you.
I don't think you see the Rays enough. We see the
They were the
Rays.
team I wanted to play the least, just because
So
I
many
think they're the
times.
most complete team.
I saw them one series and just watching them make
They're
just like
a
diving,
perfect
sliding
bait, yes.
catches
But it's
for
not,
people
it's,
on a regular
too-
basis.
It's also that they just have this crazy, even though they don't have these big names, it might be the deepest lineup in the AL, arguably, I'll say. But they have guys coming off the bench that don't even start a great
most
hitters
runs scored after
everywhere.
7 innings
You
every
look,
single
if
year.
they start like their A lineup, their best lineup, literally like the whole lineup's got 80 RBIs. It's
Also,
crazy.
people go
and they
to-
have their bullpen is just arms for days.
People go to die at the Trop. The Trop is
Yes,
awful.
that too.
Oh yeah, fuck that. That's
It's
it's
so
awful
bad.
to play there.
Like,
horrible.
No one's a Rays. I've no one in the world I can guarantee is a Rays fan.
No,
Dickie V.
and they still win. It's crazy.
Dickie V's the only Rays fan out there.
Do you know what their payroll was this year? I looked it up.
30 grand.
I mean, you're not
30 grand. Yeah.
it was like 80, wasn't it?
It was.
I was gonna say 90.
just over 70.
That's insane.
Yeah, and
What was the Yankees?
and they won't
Sure,
pay
Yankees
anyone.
number one?
215. The Dodgers were almost 250.
Yeah, ours is probably like
And
200.
what the Rays
Yeah, it was
do as an organization is
220.
just beyond impressive.
Yeah, it was
It's beyond impressive.
And they won't
Dodgers,
sign anyone.
Yankees, Red Sox, Astros, and Phillies.
They literally gave up their best pitcher from last year, and he was awful this year. They knows
Yeah.
things.
And that's not even saying Glasgow got hurt.
and
Yeah.
him too. Yeah,
Yeah, he was a Cy Young
Yeah.
before he got hurt.
he was
I mean,
unhittable.
in game 1 and 2, they're starting rookies, aren't they? They're starting McClanahan and fucking Baez.
And McClanahan comes in and just 98.
Yeah,
98
crazy.
slider.
They have
87
every
off the
single
plate.
pitcher they have, bullpen starter, they're all good.
That's what I don't
It's
understand.
crazy.
Like from a Phillies
Crazy.
perspective, when you're looking to get people to develop your farm system, why don't you just like Ozzie Newsome ran the Ravens for 30 years, just perfect. Every single draft pick, great. Take the number 2 guy under him, like Joe Douglas or whoever's under him.
Right.
Just scout them. Why isn't the
Red
Rays
Sox
being,
just
like,
did it with Bloom.
picked left and right?
Yeah.
like just their undercards just taken.
The
Yeah,
crazy thing
understand.
too about if you went around this office and asked casual baseball fans who McClanahan is, they'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
No, nobody
No
was.
idea.
that. Like that's what the
Or
Rays
Shane
do.
Baz.
Like those are
it
just
Baz, yeah.
they just
Yeah,
take
Baz.
these guys,
Baz.
these
Yeah.
names, and like, all right, now you're gonna bat 310, and then you're gonna pitch and have 1,000 innings and pitch with a 2.5.
Even
It's
Franco,
crazy.
he's granted the number 1 prospect.
Yeah,
overall.
he's-
He's not a household name yet.
No, he was.
No.
And this is what I would not be shocked at all. He's a rookie. He's 21 years old or whatever. When he's 24, he'll be dealt. Everybody will be like, "What the fuck are the Rays doing?" They'll get some monster return for him, and they'll just be right back where they
They'll
started.
turn it into 4 starters.
Their Chris
Yeah,
Archer
it's-
trade
they'll turn
to
him
the
into 2
Pirates
great relief
for
pitchers.
Meadows, Glasgow,
Glasnow,
and who was the third?
and Shane Baz.
That's the
Insane.
greatest trade in Major League
Insane.
Baseball history.
But
Unbelievable.
Also, with these rookies that are playing and all these no-name players playing in Tampa is awesome because no one even knows the game's happening. Like you come to New York, you know what.
The stadium's off the fuck. Even
No,
better than
actually,
the
it's
highway.
like playing Legion Ball without
True.
like your parents down
The
your
stadium
dick
is literally,
yelling at you.
there's
just no
nothing even
pressure.
around the stadium. Have you ever been there?
I
It's
haven't.
literally off the
If
highway.
I heard it
It's crooked.
smells
The
bad.
stadium's
If
crooked.
fucking
It's-
Baz
when you're
comes to
inside
the
there,
Yankees,
it's horrible.
He's gonna shit himself.
There's not even
It is.
bars around there. It's literally off the highway.
All right, boys. The Lucky Larry hoodie promo is back this week on the Barstool Sportsbook. Opt in, then place a $100 bet on Seattle against the mainline spread tonight, before kickoff tonight. Again, $100 bet on Seattle. We're live in 9 states. We're live in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Colorado, Arizona, New Jersey, Tennessee, and Virginia and Michigan. We are live in those 9 states. The Lucky Larry hoodie promo back this week. Opt in, place a $100 bet on Seattle against the mainline spread before kickoff tonight. You'll get the hoodie, win or lose. You've seen the Lucky Larry promo hoodie. It's very colorful. It says Lucky Larry on the front. It's awesome PMT thing. Remember, when you're playing on the Barstool Sportsbook, always gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-GAMBLER for help with a gambling problem.
Other show announcement, tomorrow's show, 11 a.m.
Tomorrow's show is an hour earlier. So if you watch us on the East Coast, it's at 11 a.m. If you watch us on Central Time, it's 10 a.m., and you know how to go through time zones through there. We are getting out of the way for what is going to be one heck of a yak tomorrow. So there's going to be a 2-hour yak from 12 to 2. Pick Central will be 1 hour earlier tomorrow. Is that good for everybody here? Mm-hmm. Smitty, you don't work Fridays. Marty,
Going to Dallas for work.
you're going to. So might just me, you, and Rico.
I thought you were
I'll be
traveling
here.
this weekend.
We don't leave till Saturday.
Day in, day out, baby.
Yeah, so we're just
Saturday.
just getting on the private jet like I do, and,
Yeah,
heading down to Virginia Tech. Can't wait to go to Blacksburg. I have never been to Blacksburg for a game. I've been to Blacksburg, but never for a game, and I'm excited about it.
Rally?
Didn't go for a rally,
Okay.
Smitty.
Just asking.
That's a good question.
Just
Yeah,
went.
I mean,
We lived in the area, and
What is wrong with you?
we took a Saturday.
Oh, we do those.
What
We do
is
that.
wrong
sometimes.
Oh, see, that's
Well,
that's
Brandon-
that's how you
yeah,
tell White Sox Dave.
Brandon can't take it.
We
White
do-
Sox Dave's not a Pick
dishes
Central listener.
we do clan jokes around here. It's
Yeah,
okay.
pretty.
Okay.
I didn't say for a clan rally.
Pretty
I
awful.
never
Shut up! Don't be a pussy! Don't be a pussy!
I said, you know,
Hey, hold on. On that
Nice little
note,
get-together.
I want to hear it. I stand with WSD.
With what?
You know what?
I really don't remember. Oh no, I stand with White Sox Dave.
Thank you.
I stand with White
Explain
Sox
it
Dave.
to me because I
Okay, all
saw
right.
it, but I don't know.
They had a first of all, you all were terrible. You were terrible.
I
But-
finally here before
no,
you go.
No, I got to tell Marty what it was.
All right.
They did a draft. You know the drafts they do. Some of the best content at Barstool are these
I won
snake
one of
drafts.
them,
Yeah, I won one as well. The great snake drafts at Chicago. But they did a Redneck Shit draft. Redneck Shit. And Dave tried to pick 1-1, right?
1-5, I think it was.
1-5? Okay.
Yeah.
He tried to pick Confederate flags as Redneck Shit. And they vetoed him, saying, no, we can't put that on graphic. No, we can't do that. And I say the number one redneck thing in this country is that godforsaken Confederate flag. That's how I identify who a redneck is. When I'm at home, not everybody's a redneck in Mississippi. When I see a Confederate flag on a truck, I know that's a redneck.
Wait, yeah.
Actually, I agree with you.
They wouldn't let it. They wouldn't let it be on the graphic.
That draft's got
it's-
too many rules now.
Yeah.
It does, but I disavowed it completely. I'm like, if anybody sees this and they just automatically assume like we're sitting there
You're not
worshiping,
endorsing it.
not in any way.
They're
I made that
actually
very
saying,
clear.
You're actually saying that it's hillbillies are so
so
clueless.
that's the
I'm
other
not
thing.
gonna lie though, I would love the graphics saying White Sox Dave redneck draft winner, which is
I'm
the
not gonna
Confederate
say
flag.
his name, but I'm sure you guys have all gotten DMs from him. He's a fucking
From who?
psychopath. I'll show you afterwards. He thinks he's like on a holy crusade to end Barstool.
Are you?
No, not me. I'm talking to this kid that DMs
Oh,
all
I
us. He
see.
like harasses Casey Smith.
Oh no, Ryan.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know who you're
right.
talking about. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want to give him any light, but he's like, he DM'd me immediately and is like, so I heard you like endorse the Confederacy. And I didn't respond. I'm like, you fucking loser. What is wrong with people?
Yeah. No, that guy's
But-
mentally ill.
He's mentally ill. He's a sick person. But I did learn after that draft, and I do love to learn things in spite of my stigma and the connotation surrounding the words, letters, WSD.
Your overall intelligence.
You learn from
That
snake
I
drafts.
I did learn this. That I always just assumed redneck, white trash, and hillbilly were the exact same things.
Nope.
Yeah, a little different.
Redneck.
Yeah.
No. Hillbilly. Different music, different taste, different
See,
likes.
redneck and hillbilly, I
show.
feel like are kind of close.
They're close, but white trash
White
is all
trash is
encompassing.
different.
White trash happens in Canada. I don't think redneck happens in Canada.
White trash, I
Okay.
agree, is different.
The
Yeah.
biggest thing from that draft was that I'm from Long Island, and I was like, if I know what it is, I don't even think that it's redneck.
See, above ground pool, white trash. Swimming in
Yes,
the pond,
yes.
redneck.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Fair.
Okay, the little intricacies and the fine line. But yeah, I
White
learned all that.
trash,
I just
white
assumed
trash you
I
can
put them
find
all
in the
together.
city.
Yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere you can find
Yes,
white trash.
okay,
You're not
you're
gonna
right.
find a
Rednecks everywhere.
You're not going to find a redneck living in Manhattan.
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
Yes, agree.
There's still nothing better than when Rico convinced White Sox Dave that he didn't know what Target was.
That was the just weirdest fucking thing ever.
That is funny though.
It was really
Do you notice? Were you in the car?
No, but I was
No,
there. I was
it was
told.
So
Rico
this is
and-
after the sportsbook launched in Illinois in March, and I drove to the bar we were doing the live stream at. And I started drinking. So Marty didn't drink. I only live like a mile from where we were at. So Marty drove my car home, and he taps me. He's like, "Hey, what is that?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That sign with the like circle and the red dot." I'm like,
The bullseye.
Target? Yeah, the bullseye. I'm like, Target? He's like, I never seen one of those. I'm like, you don't have Target? And then I'm like, then he's like, "Oh, I got you, motherfucker."
No, we went on for 2 days, Dave. It went on 2 days.
I don't think it
knew
went
what
that
it
long.
The reason I knew because I wasn't in the car, but I was instructed if White Sox Dave brings up Target, pretend like you don't know what it is because I'm from New York. So I was like, all right, I'll go with it.
Because he's like, oh, you could buy a bike and deli meats there.
I was like, "What?" But like, why'd you pick that? Like, why that?
He literally just saw it and was like, watch this. And I was like, all right. We just went with it.
He got me.
It's like you're such a sheep that your mind can be shaped in any way that just
Like, I
without the
couldn't
surrounding
believe it.
ground.
But it's not like it was an ongoing conversation that lasted 10 seconds.
No, it was the next day.
But yeah, I went to the next day and you got. But it was like when Farva put the soap in the coffee in Super Troopers. He's like, "I got you, you fucker." I'm like, "Good one, Mush."
So funny.
Do you know?
A Super Troopers reference?
I didn't see it.
I like
I've
a
never,
good Super-
I've never seen it.
All right.
You'd like it.
Tonight we got
Opening scene's incredible.
The first 5 minutes are like the funniest.
Literally
5 minutes.
incredible.
It's incredible.
NFL tonight. We have a good one. We have the Rams at the Seahawks. The Seahawks 2-2. The Rams 3-1 coming off a loss.
Who'd they lose to?
Cardinals, they got smoked.
Yeah, just last week.
Really?
4 days ago.
Got
I was in
smoked.
baseball mode. Sorry.
On Sunday.
I was at
NFL Sunday?
the final game of the year. I had to send my team to the playoffs.
You
with a
didn't watch
standing
the Bears
ovation.
game?
I watched the first half, and they had it on the jumbotron because it was a rain delay. So I did.
Didn't you guys
feels
clinch like
great.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Can't you just go to postseason games?
I'm going to one. Yeah,
Oh, that's gonna be
Sunday.
fun. It's gonna be nice.
Me, Za, Chuck. I think Megan Making Money's coming in from wherever the fuck she lives.
Why?
She's a redneck.
Oh,
She's
she's
Houston
She's
fan.
Astros
Yeah.
fan.
That's right. That's right. You see, Chuck's.
Is she an actual Astros fan or is she a fake Astros fan like
I
Marty's?
think she's. I think she's a real
What
one.
am
I don't know though. I don't know her well enough.
He wouldn't even let me get it off.
Yeah,
I
Well, go ahead.
Ricochet. No ricochets.
No, well, we can ricochet.
I'm a baseball
Marty.
fan. I don't like the Astros, but I do see value in them today. I like Carlos Correa to hit 2 hits and them to win plus 540.
Can I speak freely? And unabridged.
I'm not sure.
Depends if we have to disavow what you're about to say.
You
Yeah.
may have to. No, I'm joking. That's fucking unbelievable value for that bet.
Yeah, it is.
I fucking hate admitting this, but I'm an honest person, and the value for that bet is fucking wild.
It's awesome.
What is it, plus 540?
Plus
What is
540. Carlos Correa to get 2 plus hits and to win.
And the White Sox they're dogs,
Yeah.
which is the craziest part. So I'm doing the same bet, Tim Anderson. It's like me versus Mush. 2 plus hits and a White Sox win. I got that at plus 380, I think it was. Boosted from 340.
Are you a little scared today?
Not really. Like, I know
look,
this is
from
such
just
a
real
pussy
quick,
way
just
out.
From experience, the last time I was not.
He's
worried.
about to pull the I'm just happy to be there.
No, I'm not.
It was a sad organization. Yeah.
No,
they still
but
think Frank Thomas is on the team.
This is
Frank Thomas was awesome.
like he was one of the best right-handed hitters ever. But I know this is the start of a long stretch of playoff baseball, and I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna go on a fucking tear, on a warpath. They're finally healthy. Hopefully, Abreu got rid of that flu bug he had, and I feel oddly confident. I've never felt this like usually if it's like. Call me out, Brandon, if you'd like. If it was like Northwestern playing the Big Ten championship, I was like pacing back and forth. I was in Vegas for it, but I was like pacing back and forth, like I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, you were playing Ohio State. You had no
Yeah.
chance to win that game.
They were winning in the fourth quarter in that game.
Yeah, you were never going to win that game.
No.
TJ, can you just have that clip for me, just ready for me?
What clip?
How confident he is. Just,
Okay, all right.
I just remember
but
someone that did
I
that 2
don't
days
want
ago.
that to be.
I mean, yeah.
Wasn't
But
great.
I don't want that to be mistaken as like me guaranteeing victory or anything.
No, it
because I wouldn't
definitely
be. It wouldn't
So
be.
you want to toe the line of being supremely confident we're going to win, but don't listen if we do lose.
That's not
you
what
can't
I'm
come
doing.
back and tell
Kinda
me.
small.
I could, if you want me to put the like content character hat, I can just shove fucking White Sox. Oh, they're going to steamroll. I'm not doing that though. These are two really fucking evenly matched teams. They're each team's warts are the other team's strength and vice versa. I think it's going to go 5. I think it's going to be a gutter war. I think it's going to be outstanding baseball. I think there's going to be fireworks. There's going to be theatrics, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be a toss-up, though. These two teams are both very, very, very fucking good.
You're talking a lot today.
Yeah.
Why am I talking
Did
a
you
lot?
smoke some?
Brandon, if anybody knows about crack in here, it's you, motherfucker.
How would I know about crack?
That's
My
like-
dad does meth,
Yeah,
not
he's more of a
crack.
meth guy. I was gonna say.
Big difference.
Another thing I learned over the course of the last couple of weeks is that meth and crack are not the same thing.
Not
I
even.
always thought
Certainly not.
Not-
no.
not-
I
even.
actually, I'm okay with that because I don't really understand it either.
that. Isn't it? I
Your
just
dad
thought.
a cop?
What's the difference?
He didn't bring home crack.
What's the?
What do you feel about Frank Thomas?
Crack is cocaine,
Like,
What?
isn't it?
yeah.
It's
Crack
like
is hard
crack
cocaine.
Hard cocaine, yeah.
Yeah. You
Meth
didn't know
is
that?
all
Cocaine.
chemistry. Meth is all chemistry and shit.
I've never heard of crack cocaine, but I thought cocaine was on its own.
No, it's just
Cocaine
hard.
is on its own.
There's no difference between
Cocaine's the
crack
powder.
and cocaine.
Crack.
But
the rock.
but if you make it hard
Smoke
and
crack
smoke
rocks.
it, you can. It's cocaine.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's good that I didn't know.
How do you feel about Frank Thomas now advertising for a product that sounds strikingly similar to Nazi ideology?
What?
What are you talking about?
Eugenics.
He's been doing that for years.
I know. Isn't it a little weird?
Eugenics. What do you?
Eugenics.
Did
Frank
I don't
Thomas
know.
just buy the Field of Dreams
Yes,
or
he
something?
did. He did.
He bought
Yeah.
the Field of
Yeah.
Dreams?
Yeah,
He
with
bought the
his
Field of Dreams.
with his Nazi ideology.
What are you talking about,
Frank Thomas still got money like that?
dude? So this
I
is.
guess the Field of Dreams probably
He
wasn't
was-
that
How much
expensive.
money did they
We
make in the
kind of
90s,
illegally
2000s?
recorded him on Redline Radio. So we had Ozzie Guillen in studio on Monday, and Frank Thomas called him in the middle of it when Luis Rojas got fired, and he's like, "Hey, motherfucker, you got to I'm gonna campaign for you to go take the Mets job." Frank Thomas told that to Ozzie Guillen, and he's just motherfucking everybody, and he's on speaker on our show. Had no idea.
Oh boy.
No idea. So we're like, after the show, we're like, and we're like, fuck it, let's just roll with it. But apparently he does not do a single thing for free. But if you pay him, he'll do anything. He'll advertise. He probably would like
eugenics.
the fucking what's the Charles Barkley quote? Brandon, like if you paid me enough money, I'd
Oh, I don't know. I don't
wear
know.
a Klan hood or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Join.
I joined the KKK.
We don't do those jokes on this show.
We don't do
It's
Klan
really
jokes.
not.
I
He
thought
did say
that's-
that though. Charles
Yeah, he
Barkley
did.
It's
say
not
that.
right.
We don't do those jokes.
I'm not
on the
comfortable
show.
right
My
now.
favorite part about this Astros White Sox series is sadly something we can't really talk about because there's a former employee that we cannot mention just Snapchatting all the White Sox fans talking
Oh,
shit.
really? He came out of the woods?
Came out of the woods just Snapchatting.
Wow, I love that. That's huge
I like to
for
just
the
see his face,
Astros.
just see what he looks like right now.
I
That's
know,
huge for the
I
Astros.
did, but
All right.
I'm not.
when you have that sort
Crazy,
of ammo.
there was a point in time he was my boss, technically.
Rutgers Legends.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
He technically at one point was my supervisor.
Bare Bottom is on a mission to make the most comfortable made-to-last menswear.
Brandon, pants.
You got the Bare Bottom pants on today?
Unbelievable pants. I DM back and forth with Bare Bottom because I love them so much. I'm
Yeah.
getting more.
Oh, I've reached out to them. They've sent me some more stuff too.
I love them so much.
Bare Bottom is on a mission to make the most comfortable made-to-last menswear around while giving back to communities where their clothing is made. Comfy season is here. Stock your closet with comfort without paying the insane markups you see at other online and big box brands. You can feel good wearing your Bare Bottoms because for each item you purchase, a nutritious school meal is donated to the child in need. Everything is built for value. You're getting the softest, stretchiest clothes in the game for a good deal while doing some good in the process. Get $5 off your first order by going to barebottomclothing.com/picks. That's BEAR, like the animal, bottomclothing.com/picks. All right.
Real quick.
We got, no, not real quick. Don't talk anymore
But the
baseball,
Garrett Cole
please.
thing
30
was
minutes
really
baseball.
funny. The Garrett Cole thing was funny. The Red Sox fan, the fans taunting
Okay,
him,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I
all
was
it's
just watching it. Yeah.
all it says was
That's a
they
ball.
did take time. They did stop a little bit during the national anthem.
Okay. All right. Football. So there are some college football lines this week that I'd like to make sense of with you boys, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk through these college football lines. Smitty, since you are apparently the best college football gambler here because you only do 2 picks on a Saturday.
Disagree.
Like
but
some sort of animal.
disagree. When have I ever done
You're
2
like
picks on a
14
Saturday?
and 5 in college football this year.
TJ, get the stats.
You're like
up.
14 and
Just
5.
get the chart up,
You-
TJ.
I don't think any of you guys are doing that.
Big
well
Ev's like
anymore.
90 and 90. You're like 14 and 5.
I think this is
Better
the
than
worst
90
the
and
show has
90.
ever
He's like
been.
90 and 80, and you're like 14 and 5.
This
Let's
might
see.
be the worst the show's ever been at one
This
time.
is October.
Wait, what do you
This
mean?
is-
I'm
This
up.
isn't college
We're-
football.
I mean, we're also
yeah, get the college football
Mushes,
station. I'm a
Mushes like
week.
200ths of a unit.
Yeah, I'm up. What are you talking about? That's a fucking
we're,
awesome
also,
month.
we're only 6 days in.
That's also an awesome month.
It's early.
Who's minus 15?
It's Mets.
Jesus.
Mets. He went against us the other day.
On the
Just-
He can't think. He's in Las Vegas, desert air.
Stop saying Vegas.
Superdome's on fire.
Stop saying Vegas.
Superdome's on fire.
Wait, White Sox say where we're going today.
Hoboken.
A little better. He was saying I don't even know how you were saying it.
Say the biggest city in Nevada, please.
Vegas. Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Now you say it.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, he says like Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
Vegas.
Vegas. All right, so Smitty, you are 45-30. These are doctor numbers.
How are they doctor numbers? I bet the same as you, you motherfucker.
Doctor numbers. This is
You guys
right.
have the same
amount
amount.
of bets. I'm the one throwing heat out here.
This is the exact same amount.
At
That's crazy.
140 plays.
You've doctored these numbers.
I haven't.
You haven't.
I haven't. Now I will admit I put out my 1 o'clock games since I have a child that I'm looking after 24/7.
Oh, don't pull that fucking
and then
card on
put
me.
out my 4 o'clock and night games. I don't put them all out before noon.
How you gonna pull that card on me?
I'm not pulling any card on you.
You did. You just threw the child card on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have like
You have 25% of the children that I got.
20 rugrats just lying around.
Your
you
dick
don't
is
believe in
25% as successful as mine.
Stats are
Congrats.
stats.
Stats are stats.
Congrats.
All right. A couple lines I want to make sense of, boys. Okay, so let's start with a big game. Oklahoma -3.5 against Texas.
I told Ev today. He's like, oh well, Tulsa almost beat Oklahoma.
Tulane.
Tulane.
To-
I
to-
always
to-
mix them up.
Tulane.
Too.
they gave him a run for their money.
Same team.
Yeah. Has there been a game this season where Oklahoma possibly could not have lost or could not have won?
What do you mean?
I would say
It's
this
Like
close
every
every
single game you
Like
could
you
have
said,
seen
they've all
them
been
losing.
close.
Oh, have they won every? Okay.
I would say last week.
Yeah. So they
Even
were,
last week
they
they were
handled
kinda
TCU though.
But,
They were kinda
it was a
getting-
backdoor cover on a
Yeah,
10.5.
they were
point
leading by
spread.
17 with 3
They're up
minutes
7
left.
Yeah, they were in control.
But even first drive, Kansas State just drove right down the field.
They
on
did,
them.
but-
Fumble.
but-
I
yeah,
mean,
but
it was a
you
little.
They were
can't say
moving
they,
the ball
almost
very
lost.
I would say.
Yeah.
I would say that. I would say Oklahoma. That's their probably most comfortable win.
Okay.
Yes.
So they beat Tulane easily. Not easily. They beat Tulane and it was tough. They beat West Virginia. It was tough. Who was the other one? Somebody else they beat by 3 or 7. It was very, very close.
They haven't covered yet, correct?
I don't know.
No, they
Probably
haven't,
not.
'cause
Probably
I bet
not.
on them every
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Okay, so Oklahoma -3.5.
That is scientifically sound.
My problem with you doing that
I
is
keep waiting for them.
I think everybody's going to be on Texas.
Oh,
This
now it's cool to be on Texas.
This is the week.
Now it's
I'm
cool.
getting on them. I've been against them this week. I'm betting on them.
Texas
I'll
is
take
my
the
team,
points.
and I mean,
You can't have a team.
Why not?
You can't own Texas. He can bet
for
Texas
sure.
too.
No, I can own them. You can bet them. I
Yeah.
own them. I have been on Texas for.
So I'm going to own
weeks.
LSU and Purdue pretty soon.
And I told you that this is. I mean, this is the game Texas gets on the board. They get on the board.
It's
Well,
the
they're
hype.
on the
It's
board.
I'm
No,
saying
they're
this,
on
this
the
is
board.
hype game.
This is the
Yeah.
game.
This is like undefeated. Like this is like playoff.
I
question
do
mark.
wonder because Oklahoma's defense is better than people give it credit for. I do wonder if does come a week where they realize, oh, we have a lot more talent than everybody else, and they do just put it together.
I don't think they know.
Their quarterback's got to be better than this. Their receivers got to be
to.
better than this. Their offensive line got to be better than this. And
Dude, they got a lot of help last week too. Like that onside kick.
TCU
reviewed
laid the ball
again.
down twice without even
Yeah.
getting touched. Twice.
Yes.
I'm at the point though. I think that's what they are. I don't think they have that. Like last week we said that this is where they flip the switch and use their talent and score a million points. I don't think they physically can.
Well,
I just think it's a coin flip game, so I'll take whoever is the dog. I'm taking the dog.
okay, so there's that one. A couple more. Like Michigan State's undefeated. Rutgers
actually
just
look
got the
fucking
fucking
good.
shit kicked out of them. You're all chopping wood. Even Zaz back there
TJ.
chopping. Everybody's chopping wood. See,
Chopping wood?
No, but see there. Oh, you're gonna chop. You can't take the bat out of your hand for 3 seconds.
I can't because this microphone will just fall.
Would you ever hold an orange bat when you're playing an orange team?
Or how do we do it? Yeah, there we go.
Flat.
There we go.
Got to flatten her out.
So, but Michigan State says they're chopping wood too. Keep on chopping. They stole the saying.
Yeah, they're
What's
pussy.
what's the line in that game?
5.5.
Fucking, that's a stink line.
In Jersey.
Rutgers fucking stinks. Michigan State, I
Michigan
don't know.
State's
Mel
overrated.
Tucker is the fucking worst coach ever. And he's a boring dude, but all his transfers, they're a good team.
I don't think they're a good team.
I
I-
think
they're
they're
not-
overrated. They
they're-
should have lost to Nebraska.
Nebraska's a lot better than
1,000%.
people give them
They
credit
are.
for.
They're going to win this week. Well, I'm sure we're going to get to that, but Nebraska's
It was
going
a
to
high
win
five.
this
It
week.
wasn't a low five. What was the fuck? Who?
I mean,
What turned
Calm down.
Nebraska around just like that?
Nothing.
No,
but they're 5-1 against the spread.
Like they started off
No,
awfully.
it was
rough.
only. I keep saying it. These standalone primetime games, they laid an atrocious egg, and everyone just wrote them off. Completely wrote them.
They
off.
also had massive special teams errors
Yes.
against Michigan State and against Illinois that have kind of made them look a lot worse than they
like
are.
going into that half, they were gonna be like tied or like down like a few, and then it just that bang all of a sudden a kick return or like the blocked.
Yeah.
And then also the guy, he caught it for the safety or whatever it was.
Right.
He like fielded the
then
punt,
tried to
literally
throw it out,
running
yeah.
into the end zone, tried to throw it out like an idiot. Like they just made stupid bonehead mistakes in that first game when it was the only
Adrian
game.
Martinez put the ball on the ground for
Yes.
a pick, for a fumble return touchdown.
And he's been playing really, really well.
He's best football of his career. He sucks too, but he's playing well right now.
West Virginia has not been good. They're on the road at 4-1 Baylor. And West Virginia is plus 2.5.
I hate
only
that
2.5.
line. I hate
Right?
it.
The line,
I don't think I'm going to play either.
I doubt
side.
I will.
I just don't like
but
it.
that line kind of stinks, right? That line's
I know.
like, ugh.
Baylor's like too easy, but I don't think Baylor. Like I think Baylor's decent. I don't think they're great.
Here's a game that I think everybody agrees on here, and I don't like that at all either. I think everybody assumes in our circle that Arkansas is going to get the shit kicked out of them by Ole Miss. That Ole Miss
Yes.
can score and Arkansas can't. Anybody want to talk us out of that?
Nope.
I got nothing.
You can't talk out of it. I
Ole
think
Miss is going to win by 30.
Arkansas got Texas went the wrong quarterback.
Right.
Arkansas got Texas A&M, who was just
With the
bad,
wrong quarterback.
and the wrong quarterback,
Yeah.
and then they got an actual team, and they couldn't even. I don't think they could gain a yard.
That game could have lasted a month. They were never going to score.
No,
Never
not even
once.
close. They
So
never
I think
threatened.
it's just an Ole Miss played a Alabama team who's fucking unbelievable.
Well, Georgia's unbelievable, too. They both play really good teams. Now, I will say this. People say 37-0, Arkansas got blown out and everything. And Ole Miss made theirs look better than 42-21.
Well, they moved the ball.
They
at
moved the
least.
ball.
But they were down 35-0 after the first drive of the second half.
No, but
that could have been
But the
72-0.
like they drove all the way down the field twice. Like got stopped on 4th and shorts. Like they were.
That counts, though.
No, 100%. But moving the ball is way different than literally you can't even pick up a first down. They were driving the ball up and down the field on Alabama.
Who
That's
are
the
these
hottest
fancy-looking
guy,
boys?
Hottest
Vinnie
guy on
Hacker.
TikTok. How are you? How are you? He's so hot. He's this guy.
He
Every
looks
girl.
like he doesn't give a fuck.
Every
No.
girl wants. Yeah, exactly why he's hot.
Who are they?
Vinnie Hacker. He's
Big time, like,
every
TikTok
girl on
guys.
TikTok wants to fuck that. guy.
He might be hot, but that's the ugliest person I've ever seen beside him. That's like
Yeah,
methed out Trevor Lawrence.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
you
need
do.
you need a
Well, you
manager.
tell him that. Bring him in
That's
here
what
and
you
tell
do.
him
Need a manager.
Yeah.
Tell him to come in.
that. Yeah,
Let
tell him to come in. Brandon Walker.
I don't know what to
for a
say.
second.
I don't know what to say to these guys.
I got
Do
it.
a dance with
I
them.
got it.
You handle
I got
this.
it.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
got it.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry.
Have a seat, buddy.
I've dabbled in the TikTok world.
All right. This is a
How
TikToker.
are you, Vinny? How you doing?
He
So
knows who you are.
Grab a mic.
we have
son.
we have a bunch of fucking old fucks on this show. Who's very old? Like he's like 63.
They
I
got
think.
kids and shit. It's
He
weird.
has. He
How
has
old
a
do you think
beard that
I am?
goes-
He doesn't care how old you are.
25.
I'll take it.
His beard goes to his fucking eyeballs. It's
So I got a
disgusting.
weird
Count
beard.
his age like a tree's rings. You just count the.
I don't know.
count
It's
the
chopped
beard.
up pretty well, though. It's
Thank
lined
you.
up pretty well.
Looks good, right?
He's 1-0 in boxing as well as me.
Is he really?
Undefeated.
Yeah, he's the only TikToker that won.
And other people here.
Hey, I don't think
We're
you got.
undefeated here.
Oh yeah, you're 1-0 too.
Yeah.
That's good for you.
I've never lost.
Would you ever fight in Rough and Rowdy? You get paid there. You don't. I know you didn't get paid.
Dude, I don't know. That shit's like
You could.
so much effort to put in for training, bro.
Yeah, it
it's
sucks,
so
right?
much damn effort. Like that whole 6 months I was training was just constant, dude.
You can't drink. You can't do nothing. You
Oh,
can't
fuck
have
that.
sex. And every girl wants to fuck you. It's very. How do you live a life like that?
You might want to fucking.
I
do.
did.
I do. He's great.
Not surprisingly, I just sit in my room and play like video games most of the time, anyways.
Yeah.
So
What do you play?
play Valorant and Call of Duty and just
What's your KD in Call of Duty?
It's fucking-
like search and destroy. Is that what we're
No,
talking
no,
about?
no.
Or like
Warzone.
Just Warzone, dude. I'm actually terrible at Warzone.
You know, he
honestly.
once said that he would buy real estate in Verdansk. As it looks like.
I mean, it's a scenic city, isn't it? Of course, it's like bombed out and depleted, like it's Baghdad or something. But take that away, and it's like a nice.
Bro,
there's
you-
mountains, there's a river, there's beaches. The downtown area with Nakatomi Plaza is beautiful. I love it.
You love Verdansk.
Yeah. I mean,
you're
take
a
away the
fucking
nuclear
moron.
holocaust.
Are you talking about like with all the people still dropping in from the sky?
No. I'm talking if it's just like a normal city without the war and guns and. You know.
I don't think you
Are
can
you gonna
take
be the
that out
only
of the
one
city.
there?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be
No,
just chilling there
it's
by
no.
yourself?
People are like going to work and going to lunch.
He
and
would
it's just-
vacation in Chernobyl if it was possible.
I mean, you
It's
can
quiet.
do that now. You can do tours at Chernobyl.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're a fucking moron, man.
Why am I a
You really
moron?
are. What do you mean? You want to live in Verdansk?
I'm saying
You can't take war out of where it is.
it's empty. It's just empty now.
Yeah. You know, Syria.
But I want-
Syria looks
You're
like
gonna
a
go. Where's
solid
the? Is
place.
it? You think you go to CBS there?
I apologize, Vinny. Vinny, is that your name? I'm sorry
Yeah,
for this.
yeah.
He's like, what?
Wait,
the
hold
fuck
on.
did
You
I
never
say?
answered your KD.
Shut up, Dave.
His KD, you want to know what it is?
Yeah.
A point
Unlimited.
38.
No, unlimited.
Wow.
It's a
Point
unlimited.
38. He's a bum. He's the worst Call of Duty
Disagree.
player of all time.
Disagree.
Okay.
This guy sleeps in a trough.
Shut up. Both of y'all shut up. Shut up.
One of those urinal ones at Wrigley Field.
Vinny, what are you doing here?
I'm just touring.
Oh, cool.
Kind of
cool.
seeing the place
Well,
around.
welcome to
Is that
Barstool.
okay
Thank
with
you.
you?
Yeah, no, I'm asking him. I'm trying to get him to say where we're just setting the scene for him.
I think people know who he is. He doesn't need more.
I'm just trying to interview him for a second, Marty.
Vinny, who's your college football team?
Seahawks.
College football.
Good, no,
I
good
thought
answer,
you said
good answer.
couch football team, like sitting on the couch watching it.
Oh,
College?
Seahawks play
Huskies.
tonight.
Are there any Seahawks in college?
You from Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Texas A&M Corpus Christi this year?
How's Jake Browning doing these days?
No clue.
No clue. What
Let me
is he?
tell you. When
Is he on a roster?
What are you asking?
He's out of the
What?
league.
He's a Washington
He's a
Huskies fan. I'm
Huskies fan.
talking
Out of the
Washington
league.
Huskies football with them.
Browning
no one,
stinks.
let me tell you. How old are you?
19.
He has more money combined than all of us. He doesn't need to know what's going on.
Do you
with
want to
them.
leave with him?
Yeah, I'll fuck him. I told you, I'll move to L.A. and go with all of them right now.
You're like smitten right now.
Yeah, I love the TikTok world. Sue me. I'm going to L.A. in October 28th. I'll see you.
All right.
Going to all you guys' parties.
You're not gonna let us see him, are you?
No, I'm going to actually see him. You know Zach?
I bet he knows like 30 Zach.
I
look at him. He looks like
I
him.
You know
actually
Zach?
do know like 30
The Hustle
Zachs.
House guy?
Maybe.
I don't know.
There might be like even 20 Zach
There-
Hustle House guys that I
There
know.
is. They have a lot of people live in these houses.
Who are
yeah.
these guys right here? Is that your team? That's your crew?
Yeah, it's my manager Nick, and that's my buddy Eamon, who came out to New York. with
Eamon
me.
looks like he's on meth. Is he on meth? Is Eamon on meth? I'm asking you. You can tell me. That's fine.
He smokes
You
crack.
can answer for
so
yourself.
it's
You're a big
fine.
guy.
Eamon, are you on meth? No. Okay, cool.
Do you want to be?
Oh yeah. No, show him. No, show him.
hell yeah.
Show him. Show
have
him
a
the
tattoo?
tattoo.
See
the ink.
So I got a new tattoo yesterday, right?
On him?
But he got a tattoo as well. It's
Is it
pretty
a-
sick.
Is it a requirement to wear rings too?
Yeah, you have to, or else I'm gonna punch you in the
That's
face.
your tattoo?
I would
Where
love to
is it?
see you punch Marty in the face.
Vinny with a heart. Okay.
So
Vinny,
he wants
for
to-
what?
Marty, you jealous of that tattoo?
Yeah.
Well, you can't rub it on him. Hey, Dave, this is.
Sorry, I didn't know if anyone was in there. The White Sox gonna win tonight.
Yeah.
No.
4-3.
No, they're not.
That's my final score prediction.
Carlos Correa.
We were
2
gonna get
hits,
there.
Plus 540.
Dave,
The
like-
under
I'm asking you. I'm not asking like an opinion
4-3.
because I'm gonna bet.
White
Dave, he's going
Sox
to put
win.
a lot of money on this.
I like
By
White
the way, you
Sox.
see this guy's tattoo?
Dude, it's just
Vinny.
Sorry.
Yeah. Can we get your head in the game here? We got a baseball game to
Goddamn, man.
focus on, right? White Sox 4-3. I like the under. White Sox money
What's the
line.
total?
7.5.
7.5. Yeah.
It's cutting a little
4-3.
close. Don't you think?
He loves the under.
Lance
4-3.
Lynn, he's gonna
fat.
be great. How many times do I gotta tell you fat is good in pitching?
No, he's not. He's
More
fat.
mass, more gas.
Focus.
The Astros are a better team, and you know it.
Yeah, but Lance Lynn's better, no?
Lance Lynn
Not
is
his
think
last,
he's
not his last start.
Yeah.
His
he's
last
been
start, he
struggling
was
a bit.
6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 96, 97. He was good.
You're just telling the miles per hour he throws? What the fuck does that
But
mean?
everybody was worried
Everyone
about.
throws
Who
97.
do you have, Ev?
I took the White Sox today. I have no skin in the game.
I know.
I'm just betting the total. I'm just betting the under. I'm not betting the
I
side.
wouldn't. Yeah, I hate the White Sox. So
It's funny that the White Sox have any, and I hate when all Yankees is like real estate in your brain. It's hilarious that it's the other way around because the
All right.
White Sox are a nobody organization. Everybody hates the White Sox. Doesn't care about the White
Let me
Sox.
ask you
one cares
this.
what the
Yankees
White
fan.
Sox
Do you think this
Yankees
is a winner
fan
today
thinks
or a
about it.
loser?
He's a loser.
Right. So
Why am I a loser?
That's what I'm saying.
Take a look in the mirror.
Hey, he
You
shaved
have a
his face.
you have the face and the persona of a loser.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
You just do.
I got a championship
You're a
under my
puke guy.
belt.
Do you not know you're a loser or no?
No, I don't.
Dave, he shaved
You
under
don't
his
know
eyes.
that you're a loser.
I tripped
You
up
were,
my
yeah,
hair.
but you weren't doing anything with us when they won, right?
That was 05.
Yeah, so definitely not.
Yeah, nobody was.
Well, I was.
Well, you were, but I mean, it wasn't obviously this. 16
Right,
years
so
ago.
that doesn't count. It becomes much different when it's like all the eyes are on you.
sorry, Vinny. We'll
Yeah,
get
What
back.
happened? What happened last
No, no.
playoffs? Last
Well,
year.
yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, do your thing, man.
No, it's
Continue.
He's lo-
All I've
I'm-
heard is
I'm
that like
about to
he's
leave.
a loser. He has a .3 KD. He's on meth and has
dumb.
a tattoo of
He's
my
a
name.
fraud. He's a loser. Institutional chaos. He's a redneck. He's a loser. There you go. There's
That's
everything.
That's a lot of
It's a lot,
labels.
yeah.
he's a nice fella.
Yeah.
He gave us a job.
He's
But
an
I think
asshole, too.
you're an asshole too. You know
Yeah,
that.
he's a fucking asshole.
I don't touch to dispute that, but I didn't say anything false about any of you either.
No, and none of us.
I lied about my uncle once.
You're a fraud.
I don't think so. I let him buy once. That was 3 years ago.
I'd rather get
What'd you lie about?
Just Duke Yankees.
I lied.
Did you lie that you had an uncle? Is that what?
No, I have an Uncle Herb.
He plays like way dumber than he is. Like his shtick is like I'm a
When have
dumb
I-
idiot, but he's not as
When have
dumb
I
as he
said
leads on.
I haven't done that in years. What do you mean?
You didn't know crack and meth were two different things.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Well, that's not helping, Dave. That's not helping, Dave.
You're an honest dumb person.
I know what I am. I know my strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, you're honestly dumb.
Yeah.
What are
I
your
know.
strengths?
My strengths? I got a fucking
You can throw a
goddamn
90.
I got a howitzer
Throw gas.
of a right hand or right arm.
Can you throw 80?
You threw the ball 2 feet into the ground
Yeah, I
when
did
you
it.
went
I
to
did it in
North.
North-
When we were in
I had
Chicago,
spider
a million
crack on my
people,
hand.
he dragged me. I was like, you got to meet my high school baseball coach. Dead serious.
I swear to God, this is how it went. He asked me no less than a dozen times to take a picture with you, and I said, you fucking ask him. Because if I ask him, he's going to publicly roast me. And I was so sick of him asking me to ask you that I said, fuck it, I'll ask him. And then you publicly roast me. Just like I knew it was going to happen.
but you chose to bring
Credit
him,
to me
didn't
for predicting that correctly because I'm not as dumb as you say.
I'm going to take the White Sox today. White Sox and Red Sox, Sox parlay. I
actually like that.
the
Terrible.
Sox are never going to be Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay owns us.
The White Sox are a loser organization
Isn't that-
too, though.
that's
That's
both road
why
teams,
he's a
right?
fan of them.
Yeah. Yep.
But Mush, like this is my you don't just get to pick and choose who you're fans of. You're born
What,
into
he
it.
does.
No, I know.
I
You're
was
still a
also trying
loser
to press
organization.
So Vinny's from Seattle, so I was trying to get a pick on tonight, but he didn't really. I'm like, you like the Seahawks? He was just kind of like, yeah, but I didn't get any lean tonight.
We went through
I
that.
couldn't hear you really.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
There was.
We asked him his
What was
favorite
I
college
saying?
team. He said the Seahawks. So
No, he didn't.
I thought he
He
said
didn't hear.
couch team, and I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I
I
can
guess when I'm
bear
sitting
it.
on the couch and I'm watching football, I'm watching the Seahawks.
It's a fair team. Couch team. It makes sense.
It actually does.
I thought
the
this
way
was
he
a different
described it.
term that people were
Yeah,
using. I was like,
It makes sense the way he described it.
God, if you
Couch.
throw my dad in here, he'd fucking know what he's talking
Yeah.
about. But man, I'm just kind of.
He's just a model. He's a
all right.
male model.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, White Sox.
White Sox. Under.
I'm sure that'll go well.
But you can't say under when it's 7.5 and be that confident. You predicted 4-3.
I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel. All right,
But
McCullers-
4-3 isn't really a
It's
pitcher's
not.
duel.
Sweating your ass off.
You're okay. Then a run or two by the pen.
The
I
way
think
the confidence in your voice right now makes me think the
McCullers-
Astros are scoring 8 runs in the first inning.
No. Is this thing on? Because it cut out of my ears. It's not on anymore.
It's fine. It's fine.
McCullers is awesome, and if the Sox have one pain point as an entire lineup, it's sliders out and off the plate.
Okay, hold on.
And
Hey,
that's
when you get
to
McCullers'
actual baseball
specialty.
White Sox,
shit,
just
like-
shut the fuck up for a second.
I'm shut up.
Vinny.
Yeah.
Well, this is a pick show, a game pick show. So we're gonna finish the show by doing our picks. You can stay and chill if you want, or you can if you'd like to. If we can thank you for being here, and you want to leave, whatever you want to do.
I think I'm gonna go take the tour.
Yeah, go take the
Yeah,
tour.
he can't
Go
wait to
take
get the fuck
tour.
out of here.
Yeah. He's like, fuck, I should never sat down.
Go take the
He should
tour.
have never came in here.
Nice meeting you, Vinny.
Sorry about this band of misfits.
Good luck, Eamon. That's all. You can always get help, buddy.
You can always get that.
That guy is methed out of his mind.
So, all right, explain.
Shut up. We got to do other stuff. Hold on. I got to read an ad, and then we got to do our
We didn't even
picks.
talk about the NFL.
We didn't
games
talk about
today.
anything. All right.
another
I got
The Rams
Oh,
are
that
gonna
was
cover.
interesting. That
Whose
was
fault
funny.
is that? You're the fucking host of the show. Direct it.
Suck my fucking dick, Dave. For many people in the U.S. concerned about the cost of health insurance, there are no good options. You either go uninsured or pay through the nose for a high-deductible plan with questionable coverage, all because of a broken health insurance system. It's like being stuck in an outdated cable TV plan and not knowing about Netflix. Crowd Health, though, is a community of people who are tired of paying for a broken system, a place where you can get a simple, flexible, and affordable way to pay for your health care. Being in the Crowd Health community can save hundreds of dollars monthly and put thousands of dollars back in your pocket. Its membership is a monthly subscription, start or stop when it's convenient for you. Crowd Health is able to offer amazing prices because of its community of health-conscious members. For a limited time, our listeners get their first month free, and after you've been a member, Crowd Health will include a fitness wearable that's 30 days to try risk-free, plus the fitness wearable. Just go to joincrowdhealth.com. Joincrowdhealth.com/fit. Enter code PICS at sign up. That's joincrowdhealth.com/fit. Enter promo code PICS. Crowd Health is not health insurance. It's a community-powered alternative. Terms and conditions may apply. We got to get to picks quickly because we just fucked around with them boys all day, and we got to go.
With them boys.
Fucked around and
That
Marty's
kid's
going to
scarred.
fucking
So Marty Mush,
Yeah.
Marty Mush, lead us off.
So I have tonight. I have the Astros. I have my parlay of Correa 2+. Coastal -20. Tulane is a system play. It's only 6.5 against Houston, who Houston looked great last, and Tulane has been getting blown the fuck out.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's only 6.5. I think it should be at least 10. So money line, and I got the under in the Rams.
All right, let's go with Big F.
All right, I got the
54.5 is a lot.
Yeah, it is. I got the White Sox today, money line plus 115. Also, I love the Rams tonight. I'm on the over in the Houston Tulane game. I got Tulane plus 6.5 and Tulane money line plus 190. So the Coastal game is just weird to me. It almost seems too easy. I don't like
All right,
it.
I'm going to go next. I like the Rams minus 2.5. In full disclosure, I came here prepared to bet the Seahawks. I sat down, talked with Nick Terraney. Nick Terraney said, "You're an idiot. The Rams are going to win this game." I said, "Nick, I'm going to give you credit on the show for switching my pick." Nick Terraney told me to take the Rams minus 2.5. Houston minus 6.5. I just think they're a better football team. I don't like the number either, but I'm just riding with it. Coastal Arkansas State under 73. Under 73. I just think that's too high for these two teams. Arkansas State has a couple games where they popped off, but I don't really see it. Astros, White Sox under. Rays, Red Sox under. I saw that game yesterday, and I just feel like these first couple of playoff games are going to be really tight. I know that was a wild card, different situation, but I still like the under with these pitchers going today, under 7.5 on both of them. Smitty.
Rams tonight, they're too good. The line started at 1, now it's 2.5. Plus 49ers, Trey Lance.
Are we having an 8-person Rams?
Let's just go. If it happens, let it happen.
Big Rays Day.
Just remember, we were right the first time.
Yeah.
Go, Smitty. I'm sorry.
Lance Lynn's K's. I didn't know that was so low. I might have to change it. I thought it was 6.5.
But managers have quick fucking hooks.
Played at Ole Miss. He usually only gets 3 Ks.
But he throws 97, 98. According to White Sox Dave,
that was
Super
good.
Cup. We'll get a parlay plus going.
That was a good one.
That's
That was a
funny.
good one.
Because it's a racist institution.
That was a good one.
I think the Rams are like the easiest thing in the world today.
Do you have picks?
Yeah, I got one. I got Toledo minus 13, minus 103 over Northern Illinois for the weekend. I don't know if that's for tonight, but whatever. That's the
not.
first thing that popped up.
It's very not.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be on the show again the rest of the week.
Probably not.
So if you can get Toledo over Northern at minus 13, do it right now.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yeah, they got a 1 p.m. game, though. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this.
11.
All right.
Maybe.
11 o'clock tomorrow. 11 o'clock tomorrow. 1 hour earlier for Football Friday. We'll be back. Thanks.